Well, I love racquetball, and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 between Jaime Martel from Mexico and Giovanni Mendoza from Guatemala. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. The 2022 Suivant Consulting Grand Slam for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, joined once again by the lovely Karen Gris. So, Karen, what are you expecting out of this match? I haven't seen Jaime Martel in a court in a while, to be honest.
So he was in the winter green last weekend, and he was looking pretty good. I thought he played well. He made, I forget who he played in the pros, but he made it through several rounds of the open draw, which was also a very strong draw and had a lot of our IRT players in it. And he was looking pretty good. He was feeling confident. He was happy to be out on the courts back at a tournament. So I think it'll be interesting to see. I'm hoping for another good match after the good one we just had.
I agree. Glad to see Jaime Martel. This is another kid that I've known from Mexico since he was in his junior years. Fantastic. Played really well. He basically made the national team every year when he was in the juniors in Mexico.
That's amazing.
From Chihuahua. Of course.
Oh, good get. Behind the back. Nice shot there by Mendoza. As you mentioned in the last match, he's one of the up-and-coming Guatemalans.
Wow.
A good crack-out serve there. Pick up by Jaime.
Good shot right there. Warning point number 2 for Mr. Mendoza from Guatemala. Of course, Jaime Martel is regarded as one of those players that, you know, we don't see him that often, but when we do, he's been known to just, you know, change the draw, change the brackets. He gets some really serious wins sometimes.
Looks like he's put on some bulk, I think, since the last time I saw him, too. He's been muscle.
He's been working out a lot.
Yeah.
He's a very disciplined gentleman. I've seen some of his workout videos that he does. He trains with Alan Natera, with all those guys from Chihuahua, with Javier Mar, Rodrigo. So he's got some good sparring partners right there.
He does, and that could certainly help his game and help prepare him for a tournament like this. Short serve.
So 5-1 right now for Mendoza over Martel.
I want to say hi to my friend Kristen Jones, who is watching in the chat. Hey, Kristen.
And the IRT would like to thank Reach Your Dream Foundation. Together, we're bringing you early rounds at this Atlanta Grand Slam. One of the things fans have been asking for is to see these early matches. Well, the IRT is listening with a huge support of RYDF. This is happening to help RYDF, who supports not only Tour, but so many players as well. Visit them at www.give2rydf.org.
And Jaime gets back in the box after a great backhand pinch. Let's see if he can start clawing his way back from a slight deficit early in this match. It was called 2. Jaime doesn't like it. He thinks he got under it with his racket.
All he can do right now is just go to the back and receive.
We have Mickey Cote watching as well from Maryland, or from DC actually. Hi, Mickey.
All is well in the universe right now. The racquetball gods have corrected whatever happened.
As they always do.
Jaime Martel back in the box.
Second serve.
Opportunity here for the Chihuahua native. It's a risky shot there taken by Martel. Still early in game number 1. I don't blame him for trying. He has to measure it out. Good serve right there by Mendoza, sticking it to the right wall. Wallpaper serve.
And we have Maria Jose Vargas watching us from the LPRT. Hi, Maria.
Of course, Maria, a big fan of racquetball as well. We see her joining sometimes in the booth, just watching games. And thank Maria for watching. Number 2 player in the Women's Pro Tour.
Yep. It's a great shot there by Jaime.
2 serving 6 in the head pen scoreboard.
That was a great Z serve by Jaime. It just hugged the back wall as it came off. Gave no room for Mendoza to shoot that. Although he tried. Second serve. Nope. A diving try by Jaime there. Not quite successful. Side out.
You know, I got to say, fantastic cross court right there by Mendoza.
Agreed. 6 serving 3.
And you know what? Mendoza has to utilize, you know, the key factor that he has over Martel. You know, he needs to utilize more of his speed and agility. Martel clearly the stronger player. But Mendoza needs to work with that right now. He has an advantage, but, you know, 3 points, as you know, Karen, is not a lot here. It can fade out really quick.
Oh, the brawl is in several pieces.
New ball coming into play right now.
In case you are just joining us, we are at the 2022 Suivant Consulting Pro-Am Grand Slam down in Lilburn, Georgia. Thank you for joining us today. The first of 4 days of amazing racquetball we're going to be showing you this weekend. Tune in tomorrow. We're starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I think. I believe that's correct.
Yes.
And we will be streaming pretty much all day, singles and doubles, going on here at the tournament. So please tune in for that. We know tomorrow is Friday, but you know we're all teleworking, so
yeah, tomorrow,
you can watch while you're working, right? Okay, Jaime is back in the box.
We're still at 3-6.
Short serve. Okay, so tomorrow, just to confirm, we have the round of 32s at 10, 11, 12, and 1. And in singles, and then the round of 16s at 4 and 5, and then at 7 and 8 p.m. tomorrow night we'll have the doubles round of 16. So again, a full day, almost a full day of racquetball for you to watch tomorrow. We hope you will join us for the day. More excitement on Saturday and Sunday. The finals of the singles and doubles are on Sunday. Short serve there.
That was interesting, Karen, for me to read that the singles is going to, well, that the doubles is going to be. The final usually is on Saturday night, usually. This tournament is going to be on Sunday after the singles final.
Yep, and I think it partly depends on how many entries we have in the singles, because there's just a lot of matches that need to get played, and the players need rest in between the matches, and they need some space to recover from both singles and the doubles. But Saturday night's going to be a great party here at the club. We'll have the semifinals of both doubles at 7 and 8 o'clock. We'll be streaming it. It's always a big party here on Saturday night. So if you're in the area, please come hang out and watch. And if you're watching us online, we'll try to bring you the wonderful atmosphere I know we'll have for those matches. On Saturday, the singles quarterfinals are at 10 and 11. The doubles quarters are 1 and 2. And then we'll be streaming at 4 and 5 for the singles semis. And again, as I just said, 7 and 8 for the double semis. On Sunday, the singles finals is at noon, and the 11 a.m. Sorry, the singles finals is 11 a.m. and the doubles finals will follow that match. So lots of great racquetball. Let's get back to this match. Great forehand kill shot by Jaime there. Good serve there by Jaime. And he goes for the big overhead kill shot, very low percentage shot.
Not the first time he's tried it, but he's failed it once again. He's still measuring things out, I see, but he has to keep this pace.
Yeah, that to me was a little bit of a lack of concentration. He might be getting a little frustrated that he's been in the box now a couple times at 3-6 and he hasn't been able to get a point. So maybe he's getting a little frustrated, trying to push it just a little bit, but I think he just needs to relax. 3-7 is very early in a pro match in the first game, and just take it 1 point at a time. Tries to serve to the forehand.
Skip shot right there.
Jaime gives a little smile there. He's showing a little frustration at the moment. The referee is cold. He's putting on a sweatshirt. It is a little chilly in here. That we have a very humid day outside in the rain, so they're keeping the club cold to ensure that we don't get wet walls, wet floors. We got a screen serve.
I gotta say, Karen, I'm a little, puzzled. I mean, we're in the south of the U.S. and it's cold. For Atlanta, it is cold.
It is. There's cold fronts going through all this week into next week. Another good shot by Mendoza.
So we're at 9-3 right now in the headpin scoreboard.
Long serve.
Right now, Giovanni Mendoza has an answer for Martel so far. Granted, I mean, Martel has been taking some unnecessary risks, but Mendoza has been consistent. So let's see how he fares right now.
He has. He's been playing really well. He seems very calm and focused. Jamie is just looking frustrated at the moment. He can't seem to get anything going.
We're at 10, serving 3 right now. Down the line, Martel.
He makes the shot and takes a timeout.
So a timeout is called by Jaime Martel, and as he takes a break, we will too, and we'll be back here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here at the Recreation ATL in Lilburn, Georgia. 2022 Suivant Consulting Grand Slam for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, accompanied once again here by the lovely Karen Gray. So, Karen, at 10-3, you know, it's interesting. Jaime Martel scored that, you know, he got that side out and immediately asked for a timeout as he now gets on the board again. You know, so why do you think that he had that demeanor of asking finally for a timeout? You know, I think that's just a frustration thing from his standpoint. That, I mean, he kind of threw his hands up like, finally I made a shot. I'm hoping that was just his opportunity to just kind of forget about what has happened so far and regroup a little bit. We'll see if he's able to take advantage of it. He did get one point right out of the box, but now Mendoza is back to serving, 10-4. Maybe it just takes Jaime a little bit more time to warm up and adjust. I mean, like you said, last week he was in the Wintergreen Classic in Maryland. Yep. Fantastic serve there by Mendoza. Not the first one that he's done. No, but it stayed right on the wall, even though it was on the forehand side. Got to commend Mendoza. He's been demonstrating a little bit more control here. See, but that serve is one that I think Jaime needs to take advantage of. It was at the right height for a more aggressive shot. You know, he hit a backhand that left Mendoza the opportunity for the kill. That serve was okay, but it wasn't great. And I think that Jaime needs to take advantage of those when he gets them. 13 serving full right now. Mendoza is on a roll. Rob Seedorf says, good afternoon, Fabio. Hey, Rob. All the way from California. Thank you for tuning in, Rob. Always fantastic fan of racquetball, always watching. Well, thank you for always tuning in, Rob, over there in warm California, which I miss. A skip there. Holly Scott is also watching, and I'm pretty sure she's in Atlanta, too, so she must be in the hotel. So 14 serving for game point number 1 here for Giovanni Mendoza. And there's a good shot by Jamie. Yeah, Martel fights it off. 4-14 right now. You know, a big mountain to climb here for Martel right now. It is, but you know, similarly to when we were talking about in the last game, when they were kind of having some swings, I think it would be really good for him to get a few points here, even if he ends up losing the game. He is visibly showing his frustration, and I think he needs to try to get a momentum shift. Maybe it's a matter of momentum, Carol. Like we saw Rodrigo earlier, you know, he lost game 1, but he lost it with momentum, came back to win game 2, and eventually the match. Yeah, if he gets a fefew points here, at least it'll help start giving him a little confidence to just maybe try to relax his game a little bit. I think he's over trying. And by doing that, he's leaving more balls up than he wants. Oh. It was a great get by Mendoza, but he hit it right back at himself. Jaime kind of rolled his eyes, too. They both did. So 6 serving 14 now. All right, second serve. They all need to practice Rodrigo's wall serve. Good get by Mendoza. He had to cross the whole court there. Wow. That was a great get by Mendoza. I think Jaime played that well. He did. He went cross court 3 times, back and forth, back and forth. Mendoza was just anticipated well and is very quick. And he was able to get there. And good reflexes on Mendoza right there at the end. I commend him for it. Just showed great reflexes and above all patience. So let's see this game point again for Mendoza. Can he pull it off right now?
We have a hello from Victoria Galindo in Ensenada. Welcome. Thank you for watching us.
Oh, Ensenada, where my home state is. I live in Tijuana, so Ensenada is really close to us. Great seafood.
Great get by Jaime. Again, his forehand before that was too high.
Martel, great effort by Jaime. Not enough, though.
Yep. I think he's just kind of rushing everything at this point. Hey, Sal. Sal Bercanti is watching us. Thank you for watching, Sal. Hope it's a little warmer down there with you than it is here in Atlanta. I know we're not that far from you, but it's chilly and rainy here today. Oh, good get by Jaime there.
That's a good get.
That was a great get, and you know, sometimes you do just need to make the other player make one more shot.
So that's 6 serving 14, the headpan scoreboard.
Second serve. He goes for the half lob there. And a timeout.
Timeout is called there by Giovanni Mendoza. And as he takes a timeout, we'll take also a short break ourselves. And we'll be back here on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best. But I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at the end of game number 1 between Giovanni Mendoza of Guatemala and Jaime Martel of Chihuahua, Mexico, as Mendoza has again a game point. Can he close it off? Jaime Martel has just been fighting it off. Second opportunity for Giovanni. We'll thank everybody for watching. In the chat box, another side out by Martel. Well, thank everybody for watching. Yes, Eduardo Castañeda, best tacos in Mexico, definitely from Sonora. I have to agree with you there.
All right, well, now we can be really jealous because Sal Perconti is watching us from the Caymans. So he is on a warm, sunny island while we are cold here at home.
Well, I invite Sal to come over and take my place.
Yeah.
And I'll take his. I can swap. So, Sal, if you want to swap places, please let me know.
Fabio will be on the next plane. Glad you were able to get there finally, Sal. We know you've been trying to get down there for the last 2 years. Nice shot there by Jaime.
So Jaime fighting it off.
Angela Rosa, thank you for watching. Hello. Mike and I will not be in Beach Bash this year. Hopefully next year. We will not be able to make it this year. We're going to be, I think we're going to be in New York City that weekend, actually. All right, Jaime is not quitting.
He's not. He's never one to quit.
Not that we expected him to, but
Of course not.
he is making it. He's starting to make Mendoza think just a little bit.
Well, you know what the difference is right now, Karen? What Jaime Martel has changed, he's not taking those risky shots anymore. He's being a little bit more mature, a little bit more serious, and he's making things happen.
Yeah, that's what we said he needed to do. He just kind of needed to calm down and think about his shots and not try to force it so much. And now he's doing that, and he gets another winner off the backhand.
So I got to say, Karen, right now, momentum is on the side of Jaime Martel.
Oh, and he misses that one.
I jinxed him.
You did.
I jinxed him. I feel guilty.
You should.
So again, game point for Giovanni Mendoza, who's within one of just closing this one, taking it to game 2. Can Giovanni pull it off?
Short serve.
Not a bad choice, actually. Not a bad choice.
Damian Zamorano has joined us. Hi, Damian. It was great seeing you in Maryland last weekend. Oh, great get by Mendoza after leaving that forehand up. Another great diving get. Oh, Jamie almost dove his head into the wall, but that's game 1.
You know what? Congratulations right now to game 1 winner right there, Giovanni Mendoza. That dive, that effort, that consistency, and that poise just helped him win game number 1. You know, Martel probably leaves it with momentum, but Giovanni leaves it with a lot of motivation right now.
I agree.
So as we finish game 1, we will take a short break, and we'll be back here for game number 2 on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow, towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. This is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work.
The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets, regularly $109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
I love Racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, Delarosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 2 between Jaime Martel from Chihuahua, Mexico, and Giovanni Mendoza from Guatemala, who closed a fantastic point number 15, Karen, I gotta say. Game number 1.
Yep, I agree. You know, Mendoza got out to a pretty big lead, and Jaime kept battling back. I think that'll help Jaime in this game because it gets a little bit in the opponent's head that that he had a bigger lead and was kind of losing his lead there a little bit. But as you said, Mendoza did end up closing it out. So we will see what happens in game 2. Great serve there by Mendoza. And a skip ball there. He thought Jaime's was 2 bounces, but didn't get the call.
No, I agree with the ref that, the player got it. I'm going to say hi in the chat box to one of Mexican head coaches right now that is watching, Enrique Esparza from Ciudad Juarez in the state of Chihuahua. Say hi to Enrique for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're still tied at 0. Who will get on the board first?
Jaime wants a replay and is going to get it.
So, Karen, you were last week at the Wintergreen Classic in Maryland.
I was.
You saw the Pro Division. Of course, Daniel De La Rosa won that tournament versus Mario Mercado. But you saw Jaime Martel play, yes?
I did.
So,
I did.
Based on what you saw last week, what are your thoughts on him, that he needs to utilize to, get, have a good tournament this weekend here?
Yeah, I think he started showing it toward the end of that second game, whereas he just needed to calm down. Like, he was taking everything high. He was trying to force the shots, and he showed a lot of poise, I thought, last weekend, just like a lot of concentration, and I think he needs to find that, and if he can find that here, I think he can do well this game and do well in the tournament.
So 0 serving 1 in the head pen scoreboard.
That was a good selection there, nice pinch.
Good shot right there for Jaime Martel to get back on the board. The IRT would like to thank Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Together, we are bringing you early rounds in this Atlanta Grand Slam. One of the things fans have been asking for is to see these early matches. Well, IRT, listen, and with the huge support of RYDF, this is happening. To help RYDF, who supports not only the tour, but so many players as well, please visit them at www.givetorydf.org.
I made a great kill shot there to get back in the box. I'm not sure why he would hit that ceiling ball to the forehand side. Probably would try to get that on the backhand side more. But 1 serves 2. Great pinch shot by Mendoza. Damian Zamorano agreed with me. He said Jaime played great last week. That's what I had said earlier, Damian, before you joined, that he was looking pretty strong.
So tied at 2 apiece here, Karen, in game number 2.
That's a great shot by Jaime. See, that one he was nice and patient. He waited for the ball to come down, and I think that's what he needs to do. So 2 serves 2. Short serve.
Karen, it's still early, and obviously the year we just started. There was a Wintergreen Classic last week. This week we're here in Atlanta. So what's going to be interesting to see for us, Karen, in the next few, I would say, months, how racquetball may change a little bit, and I'll tell you why. We can discuss this further throughout these matches over the weekend, but the scoring system of international racquetball changed on starting January. So the IRF has implemented rally scoring system now for all of their events going forward. And you know what? that's going to change how players in the Pro Tour attack the ball and how they perceive the scoring. So it's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to see when we move through this season how that affects us. Most of these top players do play international.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting. You know, the IRT is not doing that, and the IRF is, so it'll be different for them as they play from tournament to tournament, depending on depending on the event.
USA Racquetball is going to keep the same scoring system as well.
I mean, it will be interesting to see. I am not a fan of the idea personally, but that's just me.
And you know what?
I like the drama that we have with these matches.
We're going to see a lot of shift changes too, because in Mexico we're changing the scoring system too to adapt to the new international. So these Mexican players are going to. I want to see some strategic advances to the ball when they're in offense. So it's going to be interesting. Kept alive. Wow.
Great get. Another diving get by Mendoza. Again, Jaime is doing very well at moving Mendoza around the court. We've seen it several times when the rallies are going a little longer, that he's moving him from side to side, hitting the backhand, hitting the forehand, hitting it back to the backhand. Mendoza is very quick, but it is tiring, and it ends up putting him in a defensive position. So I think in the first game, we weren't seeing as good shot selection from Martel as we're seeing now. I think he's gotten a little smarter about what shots to hit.
Smarter. I seem a little bit more patient.
Definitely more patient. Still leaving things up a little high. He's even commentating for us. Leaving things up. Oh, good jam serve there. Jaime wants the avoidable and is going to get it.
True.
He was set up. I'm not sure Mendoza was quite as close as Jaime thought he was, but he gets the avoidable and he serves at 3-3. See, that's the shot that Jaime has to kill. Mendoza hit an around the world shot and Jaime just hit it too high. He ended up getting the point. There's another good shot. Oh, that's a good shot by Jaime. Hard shot.
So 6 serving 3 now on the headpan scoreboard, as it seems, Karen, now that Jaime Martel has kind of found the formula right now that he's been lacking.
Yeah, he misses that forehand on the wraparound, but I think you're right. He is playing a little better, hitting some better shots, taking his time a little more. Was a good try by Jaime there. Mendoza had a good shot selection there, doing the same thing that Jaime is doing to Mendoza, which was hit it way to the far side of the court where he wasn't.
It's 4 serving 6 now. Mendoza. You know, even though Mendoza's trailing, Karen, I honestly see him a little bit more loose not as tense as game number 1. You know, he had to prove a lot in game 1. He won it, given. But right now, I see him a little bit more loose. Even though that Martel has a better groove, I think this will play out in the end good for Mendoza.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's certainly been a while since Mendoza has played in an IRT tournament. So you have to get those first game jitters out. You have to build up a little bit of that confidence. And it's 6 serves 4. Thank you all for watching us today. We have Fabio Soto and Karen Grizz. We have a full weekend of racquetball, singles and doubles, so we hope you will join us all weekend.
Tomorrow, a fantastic day. I love Friday's matches. So exciting.
Yep, it'll be the round of 32s and the round of 16s. And in the doubles, the round of 16s. And the quarters? No, quarters are Saturday. But the round of 16s and doubles. Good serve there by Jaime. See, again, he was forcing that one. He was trying to be aggressive, but there is a difference between being aggressive and trying to force something. I'm not sure why he didn't let that bounce first. He would have had enough time. You just have to take 2 more steps back, and then you can shoot it. And these guys can all shoot it from 39 feet, so why not let it drop and do that?
Matter of patience, matter of maturity. Mendoza does not want to get, Jaime Martel, leaving his sights. He's trailing by 3 right now. Right there. That was a good call right there. Good decision. Just Martel, you saw how high he was hitting that ball. It's just so hard to, keep the lead of a match. If you're hitting the ball 4 feet high, it's just not good.
Well, that's what he was doing in the first game, and he stopped doing it at the beginning of this game, and now he seems to be doing it again. So he might be feeling the pressure a little bit. But he does just need to sort of forget about the score, play 1 point at a time. Good shot there. All right, it says Condado is watching again, but I saw him in the building, so I know he's here. So I'm not sure why he's watching while he's in the building, why he's watching on Facebook.
Well, maybe he's...
Hi, Condado.
Maybe he's in the gym.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's warming up on the treadmill upstairs.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Good point. All right, a point for Jaime there, so 8-5.
8 serving 5 now on the headpan scoreboard.
I think it's good for Jaime that he got a point now. He's been at 7 for a while. He hasn't really been letting Mendoza get too many points either, but I think if you get stuck at one number for a while, it might start getting in your head too.
Yeah.
But now you just got 2 in a row, so the way they cinco.
Jaime, again, kill shot down the line.
And that was a nice patient shot. He waited for that one to come down low, took it nice and easy. Great return on the wall there by Mendoza. Mendoza wanted 2 on that one. I agree with the ref. I think Jaime got that. And now he has the chance for the kill. Great shot by Jaime. Mendoza tries for a diving play that gets another point.
So 11-5 right now in game 2, and a timeout is called by Giovanni Mendoza. So as Giovanni takes a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again here at Recreation ATL, Lilburn, Georgia. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto, accompanied by the lovely Karen Gray. So, Karen, timeout call there by Giovanni Mendoza. We're seeing a very different game 2 than 1. What are your thoughts, Karen?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about in between what we thought Jaime had to do to come back, and he is doing it for the most part. You know, he is calmed down. He is being more patient with his shots. He's not taking the risky shots, as you said. He's not taking as many as high up as he was. So I don't know if it was first game jitters or anything, but he seems to have gotten over those. He's playing more confidently now.
So far, yes. And you know what, for Giovanni Mendoza, Karen, to me it's just a matter of him hitting that reset button.
And an ace serve there by Jaime.
Fantastic serve there by the Chihuahua native.
You get a little fist pump from him. He's feeling it now. If you remember from the first game, if you were watching, he was showing all the signs of being frustrated. So we're seeing a different Jaime Martel
Very
right
different
now.
one.
Nice shot there. I don't think we're seeing a different Mendoza. I think we're seeing the same Mendoza.
Yeah.
It's all been the change in Martel. That forehand he left up. And Mendoza was able to take advantage of it, so it gets back in the box. Let's see if we can start any kind of comeback here at 5-12. It's a great shot by Jaime, waited patiently off the back wall. It's a 12-5. Oh, 13-5, sorry.
So Jaime Martel inching very close to victory here in game number 2. Almost there. 13-5. Giovanni has a big mountain to climb though, Karen. Seems that Jaime Martel has found his groove. And now you can see him just from 3 to 4 points ago, just taking full control of the match right now, as he has and just earned game point right here in game number 2.
Okay. Nice shot there.
Martel scores it 15-5. So we are going, Karen, to another tiebreaker, an exciting one.
I love it.
We all do too. And we'll be back here with the beginning of game number 3 on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for game number 3 between Jaime Martel of Mexico and Giovanni Mendoza of Guatemala. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto, accompanied by the lovely Karen Gray. So, Karen, you know, we saw game number 1, you know, had totally different pace. This is, you know, it's a flip of events right now. So, you know, Jaime Martel had a fantastic game number 2. So what do you think happened right there? What does Giovanni need to do to get back in this?
You know, I think he just needs to keep playing his game. You know, like I said, I think it was more of a change from Jaime than it was a change in Mendoza in that second game. So if he can, he just needs to try to take advantage of an example like right now. He needs to take advantage of the second serve, get back in the box, and just take it 1 point at a time. Try to get a good serve in so that Jaime's playing defensively. And if he can get him playing defensively, that'll be his best shot. Nice shot there by Jaime. So 2-0. Jaime gets off to a quick start. Maddie Melendez is watching. Hello, Maddie. Good to see you out there. So is Amani Valentine. Hi. Great to see you watching. Great to see you, Imani, last weekend in Maryland. Another great forehand by Martell.
What a way to switch the game.
3-0.
What a way to switch the game there. Jaime Martel doing a great job right now, showing control.
He is looking very focused and determined, which we saw in the second game as well, which we did not really see in the first game. So it's good to see his ability to adjust and rid of a screen serve.
Screen serve called.
And my other good friend Jamie Torres is watching from Southern Virginia. Hi, Jamie.
Power shot right there by Martel. Too much heat there for Mendoza, who's trailing 0-4 right now.
Yeah, Jaime's showing he's in control right now. I think if we get another point, we might see a timeout by Mendoza.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier in the match, Karen, about Jaime utilizing his core strength right now, which is his power and experience. And Giovanni needs to work with his speed and agility a little bit more.
Yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't been able to just have a quick return of serve kill shot to get back in the box. Good serve to the forehand side. Makes it 6-0 and no timeout called yet. Great get by Mendoza there, but he is still on the defense.
Finally, that shot that Jaime Martel has been fighting for. He gets it.
He wants to make it. He's tried several times, and he finally did.
Point right there again for Martel. Total control of this match. Eight serving 0 right now for the Chihuahua native. Short serve.
Martel came out on a mission in this tiebreaker.
Well, he does need to make a statement. He does need to move forward. It's not every day we see Jaime Martel playing outside of Mexico. So when we get that opportunity, I'm sure that he seems to take advantage of it.
replay that one.
Replay. You know, another interesting fact, Karen, I just remembered. Giovanni Mendoza's current head coach used to be Jaime Martell's head coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Aaron,
Okay.
Aaron Palomino, when he used to train the Mexican national team,
Mm-hmm.
he used to head coach Martel for a number of years when he was a junior. But now Palomino is currently in Guatemala national team head coach. So it's interesting to see those matches, you know, when we have some head coaches right there. And they know that they coach the opposing player. You know, some insight is always good.
Looks like we have Jaime Martel's father watching. Hola,
Of course,
Papa
Mr.
Martel.
Jaime Martel watching his son away from Chihuahua.
And an unforced error there from Mendoza. That one he tried to hit up high too. He was at almost at shoulder height, so he was kind of forcing that one. So he's feeling the pressure being down 8-0. Good shot there by Martel, 9-0.
Point number 9 for Jaime Martel, who is 2 points away from closing in on this match.
Oh, and a skip backhand there. That was an opportunity for Mendoza.
So this gives us match point number 1 for Jaime Martel, who's looking into closing this one and putting it away. Can Jaime do it in the first try? Short serve.
They're going to replay that one.
Replay. Yeah, I agree.
Second serve. And there it is.
Jaime Martel taking this match in 11-0 fashion in game number 3. Congratulations to Jaime Martel from Chihuahua, Mexico, from taking this match. Karen, your final thoughts?
You know, we said Jaime needed to settle down. He settled down. He did what he needed to do, and he adjusted after game 1. So good for him to move to the round of 32s.
Thank you very much, Karen. So Jaime Martel takes this match 11-5, 11-15, 15-5, 11-0, and we'll be back after the short break with player interview with Jaime Martel here on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
it's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that.
¿Cómo te
makes
sentiste
you,
ahorita? O sea,
feel, good.
¿tardaste en agarrar el ritmo?
Makes you want to fight hard they give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the winner of this match, Jaime Martel. Jaime, congratulations on winning this match. Tell us.
It was a tough match. Giovanni starts really, really good. I didn't expect that. It took me time to wake up and all that, but he played amazing. Congrats for him, and the good thing is that I win the match.
Oh, Jaime, again, this is just fantastic. Reaching your dream foundation, helping, obviously, players just like you, previous match, Rodrigo Rodriguez, to come and compete. So, please tell people how important it is for you players, up and coming, to come and be supported by reaching your dream foundation.
Oh, it's, I think, one of the most important things, because if it's not for them, for the foundation, we can attending these events. So if you people can continue support the RYDF, donate some money, doesn't matter how much, just give for all the young athletes like me, I'm still young, and for continue attending this tournament. So thanks RYDF, because without them, we can be here.
You know what? And donate whatever you think is good for you. 20, 50, whatever you want. It helps these athletes tremendously to keep competing at this level. So Jaime, thank you very much. Congratulations again. And we always look forward to watching you play outside of Mexico. Welcome again. And you know what? We hope to see you soon and get ready for your next match tomorrow. I want to say hi to everybody back home.
Sí, hola a todos en México. Gracias a los que están viendo, a mis amigos de Chihuahua, del NX, de todos lados. Gracias, y ay, disculpen que empezaron no tan lento, pero aquí seguimos y muy feliz de estar compitiendo una vez más aquí.
Muy bien, Jaime Martel, muchísimas gracias, felicidades nuevamente, y a todos que están sintonizando. Thank you everybody for watching here, and we'll be back tomorrow on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel, that it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.